Hello everybody. Hello, welcome back to the channel. We're back. It is time. It is here. The test of time has come and we are playing on it. I played a little bit of Test of Time and I had to say it's much different from the way the game was beforehand. A lot of things have changed. We are going to be playing as Alexander. I want to get him to level 10. I'm trying to get all my leaders up to level 10. I only have one level 10 leader currently, so we might play a couple of games of Alexander as I go through the different paths I think work very well for him. First, we have a Achaemenid Persia Alexander. So Alexander's bonus is cities other than your capital with a wonder get 10% production and culture, doubled if they're on a different continent. 2 combat strength for all land military units, plus 1 combat strength for unique military units for every city with a wonder other than your capital, up to 6. You get 2 of the new victory points for every city with a wonder other than your capital, and your cities become Alexander. You also end up with, I'm playing as the Persians, so we get plus 3 combat strength for infantry units when attacking. Army commanders start with a free promotion, this is new, and we get the Hazrapatis, which gives us a tier 3 army commander from the beginning of the game, or tier 2 army commander from the beginning of the game, because you automatically start with initiative. So we're going to be rolling through here. We're going to grab, we have the Art of War for more commander experience and the Chanda Mahasena for plus 3 combat strength against fortified districts in a celebration. We're going to try to Zerg a neighbor down. We are playing on deity difficulty, the new fractal continents map, and this is what we've rolled. We're going to settle in place and start building a scout. I want to come over to this tile, so we'll put something down here and move over here. This looks like possibly a pottery build, so we're gonna pick up pottery when we can next turn. There are more mines than woodcutters around, so pottery gets us the brickyard, which gets us better yields overall. Another scout's gonna start. We need to explore the map and find our nearest neighbor and take them out before they get too big. Ooh, culture is great. That's 4 turns of culture. But I really want to get through the tech tree. Let's pick up the science. I want to get through the tech tree so I can get my better units faster. And we were able to get 2 food off of that, 2 growth events off of that, so that gets us our instance immediately, getting us that science that we wanted. And there's another goody hut down here, which gives us culture. Phenomenal. So we didn't really lose too much by picking up the science on that goody hut. We still end up with culture either way. Oh, neighbors, who are you going to be? Looks like a city location down here. We are to the north of the map. We need to pay attention to that. The tropics and the plains are beneath us. I saw somebody here. Good defensible city in the mountains there. Not that we really want to be defending. I'm gonna pick up about 4 warriors. We don't care very much about infrastructure here. Our infrastructure is going to be the fact that we're going to be huge. Hopefully. All are made of clay. The celebration, I need some policy cards, so we'll pick up the celebration. Let's go into riding, then animal husbandry. Do I really pick up slingers that late? Yeah, it'll be okay. I want the early science snowball. Ooh, the Machu Picchu, and we've discovered Iceland. So there's a settlement down here that we want for sure. It's a little far away though. So my goal here is to go for of course, a domination victory. We are Alex after all. I do think he plays well into both domination and culture. But we're going to go the aggressive tree. We've got a Achaemenid Persia, and well, after the updates, and they've removed everything from the civic tree. They've removed all the other bonuses from the civic tree. All you get now is traditions and settlement limit. Well, all Persia does now is aggress. You don't get very many bonuses to happiness or other things. You get aggressive bonuses. Let's go for the Hazarpatis now. We're going to pick up despotism so we can build units. And again, that science bonus. And Acmonia, you're going to get taken out as soon as I have my Hazarpatis. Sundrapura might be befriendable. I might want to befriend them. They're military. They're pretty far away. I don't necessarily want to take them out. Where are my neighbors? I am very surprised we haven't met one yet. Which is a little less than good since we're playing like aggressive Alexander. I kind of would like to have found my neighbor. But that's okay. It gives us a chance to fill up our settlement limit before we start warring. I wasn't too interested in building infrastructure is the issue. And maybe I should have been. Scythian Neapolis is also here. That's 2 military city-states. And there we go. Our first meet. It is Bugandan world-renouncing Ahsoka. I'm Ahsoka. Definitely don't want to spend the influence on you. I mean, cultural exchange, maybe. Yeah, I'll pick up the cultural exchange so we can speed through our... Oh, you got that goodie hut. You jerk. You phenomenal jerk, you. I want to get my Hazarpatis faster, so we need the... Yeah, it drops it from in half. And now that we're at 12 influence per turn, we'll pick up that influence back pretty quick. Let's pick up animal husbandry now. And I think it's worth grabbing the science to speed up my slingers. We're going to pick up the library here. And we need to speed that up. So we're going to grab this marble. So that coincides with when I can start building my settlers. Ooh. I can actually get that faster, but I think the gold is better, so I can get a second city as fast as I can. Because this is going to give me gold as well, right? So coming down here and getting this maybe to be a city might be pretty good. We get our Hazarpatis. We're going to put him down into the route tree because we have infantry we're building. We're just going to come up here and slurp up all these guys and then move forward next turn. I think it is time to go for mysticism. I'm going to take tool making off and go survey. Or, no, I'll keep tool making, take out charismatic leader, go survey. Because we have quite a few scouts out, and we've met Blackbeard as well. Harkey to the Admiral of the Black. I don't want the military aid right now. I could want it at some point, but I don't necessarily need it currently. There is Nana. That's not the capital. So that must be his expand. So far, both of them are test of time civs. So they're going to have random unique units or random districts. If I was a betting man, I would bet they'd both take the units. And there is Mongolian Xerxes. Ugh. I kind of wanted to be Mongolia next era. I wonder if that's going to be possible. I really wanted to pick them up. So this Xerxes, then, is the lavish and decadent ruler who claims kingship over a host of barbarians. He seems concerned more with his attire than his defense, with his crown than his kingdom. Alexander had hoped to find a worthy foe. Fine garments are for those who lack wisdom. Such men rarely inspire loyalty. Xerxes soon will witness a Achaemenid Persian strength. That's interesting that Alexander and Xerxes have unique interaction like that. I like that. Oh, come on, game. There we go. Move you up. Spit you out. Take the XP from that. I'm going to move you to the south, and then we're going to start building our settlers in another turn. Okay, it looks like we're on a Pangea. Let's look at our triumphs. Be at war with every... Where's Jebel? Yeah, it's a Pangea. Every time I roll this fractal continents map, it's all homelands. So everybody's on this map. Shilin Bolivar is interesting. I'll take Akmonia now. Thank you. I didn't get the level up on that. I mean, it's cool that we get the military point, but I'm surprised I didn't get the level up there. Now it's settler time. Of course, it is unfortunate that I don't have my granary or my brickyard out right now to help me get these settlers out. Ming Augustus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing 1 or 2 more. Ergo Octavianus Augustus. Nice to see you, sir. These feel like some very late settlers. I'm a little concerned at how late I'm getting my settlers out. But we're doing some very good exploration here. We're uncovering quite a bit of the map. Where am I going to place this guy? I think we're looking at... Well, first let's see what overlaps with the capital. I want something from Machu Picchu here. I think this is actually pretty good here. It gives me quite a bit of overlap. This is definitely just a settlement and not a city, and this is definitely a city and not a settlement. Where do we go now? I think we're gonna jump up bronze working to get to our archers, and then we'll go wheel, and then we'll head down this side of the tree. Everybody's so far away from us, we're not going to be able to do much conquering with tier 1 units. It's unfortunate because I was really depending on quite a bit of early tempo. I was really hoping that we would be getting some conquering done, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Okay, to be a hero. Alexander listens as a bard recites the story of the great Achilles, so beloved of the gods. His might, his rage, that most feared warrior who stalked the fields of Troy. Yet too he did sing and grieve for Patroclus, and the sweet fate of long life tempted even him. I have a commander with 3 promotions. We're about to have this. 3 altars, we could have this. I've completed this quest before, and I believe this is the better quest. Production is king over everything else. Production matters way more. So we'll grab that. Let's pick up God of Wisdom to get Science on Quarters. And I'm going to keep the cards that I have currently in. Will you give me open borders? And some culture. Yes. He's far enough away that I can start spending stuff on him and not feel bad about it. There's Hagmatana. It is too far from our capital to connect currently, but why are you doing... What are you doing? Autopathing. Why are you going the way you're going? Let's grab a granary now and pick up the combat ability. When we grow, we'll be able to convert to a city pretty quickly over here, I hope. The issue is I don't have any really good productive resources there. Yes. I actually want Singapore to have more units, because the more units it has, the more likely I am to hit level 3. I'm just 5 points away. I won't get it. It'll have to spawn 5 units. I could take out Singapore, but then I've put in the stuff, so I don't want to lose it. This is the southern side of the map. I don't want to go through there. Let's see if we can get open borders from old Blackbeard. Ashoka's going to be the most threatening person, I think, if I let him go undisturbed. So I still believe that he's my first and original target. It will be best for him to be my first target. So I should be gearing up for that, but also Blackbeard's capital is wide open here. I get another settlement here, this is actually a fat settlement. All right there. Who did we meet? Nappy. Is that Russian? Russian Nappy? I think that's Russia. Yeah, Prussia. Russia's the double-headed. There's still one more person out there. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we got one more person somewhere out there. Kampala is up here. That's going to be kind of hard to reach. I think maybe actually we're going to be going for old Blackbeard. It might be easier to reach him down there. And I would bet dollars to donuts he's going over here. Which I don't want him to do. Who's got the most science? Augustus. So I'm going to go ahead and start stealing science from you. So we can keep up. Is this Mongolia over here? Yeah, ugh. I don't want him to be where he is. And, oh, come on now. Don't make me spend this money here. I have to get the boat away, but I wish I didn't have to. I would much rather spend the money on converting over to a city. How far am I from the exploring triumph? I should be pretty close, right? Yeah, I'm not that far. Come down here and explore into Augustus, and I think we should get most of it. And Genghis Khan of Nepal is our last rival. Hello. Someone's playing your Civ, bud. The horseman Genghis Khan strikes Alexander as an odious and arrogant man. His cavalry maraud across the landscape as if it belongs to them. Admittedly, their horses are purebred and quick. A shame their riders are barbarians. Ooh, I could do the unique. Highest level commander receives shock or gains a level by capturing a settlement off him. I don't think we're going to be doing that, so let's just get the free chariot. He's not close enough for us to get an easy settlement off him, so we'll go for the chariot instead and benefit that way. Chariots are huge. Kinda really wanted to wait for this Gate of All Nations in my second city, but I don't think we have the luxury to wait that long. Someone will get it before then. I am about to lose a scout, and I would rather not. So let's get you back over there. Free warrior and Hagmatana, that's good. Finally, we get to be a hero. +1 production on the altar. And we level up the Hazarpadas. We're going to move down to get the commendation as fast as we can. The making of a name. Capture any settlement that you did not found. We're hopefully going to be doing that. That's our goal. Simone and Ashoka are at war. I don't think we're in a position to capitalize on that currently. Okay, Hagmatana is ours now. Let's go ahead and start producing a granary right here. We'll get our brickyard there as soon as we can. I kind of want our kaolin going there to grow. It is now Alexandria Hagmatana. How far am I from that triumph? I can't be that far. We're still far. Okay. Still very far. Far enough that I should not rely on that free settler to come settle over here. Ashoka's built the Gate of All Nations. I knew I should have started building that earlier. There's no way I get the Dershire Kin. It's way too late for that at this point. We're in a very warmonger heavy game. Warmonger, 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 warmonger. Like, look at us. We're all aggressive civs. This is going to be the grossest game in the whole world. We all hate each other. My biggest hope is that I can kind of come in, sneak gal really quickly. I really want Age of Heroes, but Spoils of War is going to be important now that I missed out on the Gate of All Nations. And Hegemon is also really important because we're going to be warring. It's really hard to choose. I'm gonna take Spoils of War just because I missed out on the gate. Oh yes, free commander promotion, yes. Yes, please. That's our commendation done. I kind of have one hope, and that hope is I can come in here and sneak Gao really quickly and hold it. Which means I have to get down there before he gets walls up in Gao. Which is easier said than done. And he's sending a settler up here, which I don't want. What is your relationship? Unfriendly with you? He's got a bunch of Medjay. Beijing being there is not a problem. I don't actually care that much about Beijing. Ah, and there goes Dursharakin. Okay, Ashoka, he needs to be got. Kampala needs to be mine at some point. He's got a lot of wonders that I like. It's very frustrating that I keep losing out to him. Ah, Gao got walls. Ugh. That's the worst thing that could have happened for me. He got his walls up. Okay, what do we do now? We have to reconfigure our plans. Noxangola is just too far away. We can't go out that way. I'm worried about his tech dominance, but I could easily take Beijing right now and probably get... I got revealed. Darn. That hurts. 100% reveal chance. Or 100% success chance. Okay. Well, I got sailing for free. And that is going to make him like me less. Which puts us on the path to war. I could probably get him... Yeah, they're hostile. So that could be a way into a better war. I just need cash. I'm cash poor currently. He's got tier 2 Medjays. And I don't even have ballista. I think we've built just about all the infrastructure that we're gonna build. It is now time to just go. Just go for it. We keep losing wonders. I've got to take something from somewhere. And Beijing might just be it. Beijing into Fuzhou, I think I could take pretty easily. I'm not sure if I could take Incheon right now, but Fuzhou is a possibility. There's Susa. I have some money. I should probably go upgrade at least one of you into an immortal. Bolivar lost that war. Gross, bud. Gross. What are you doing? Why you be losing wars? Hey, Augustus and Teacher at war. That's big. If he sends his army over there, we have no problems. In fact, that's exactly what we like to see. That gets him... This gets him plus era score, but... I think we kind of have to live with that. Yeah, we're gonna go really super low on the era score, but I don't have much to do to change that. Aha, there we go. Beijing is ours. We are really hurt. We're gonna have to take some time to heal. An unusual Aegis. Rumors swirl that Alexander cannot be harmed. Battle after battle, he avoids lethal blows and quickly recovers from any injury. The eyes of the Gorgon on his shield glisten as if alive. The men eagerly await the next fight, though some eye the Gorgon from his distance. Happiness on the altar. Combat strength against ranged attacks on Cav. I don't have that much Cav right now, but I could. I'm going to take happiness on the altars because we're going to be going over our settlement limit. We're going to be hurting, and right now we're going to hit the ignore unrest from captured settlements to pick our happiness back up. We're at our settlement limit right now, but we can fix things. I have to heal before I can go take Fuzhou. I need shooty killy units before I can take Fuzhou, honestly. I actually want to get a Paradeza. I need the gold in the event from the Paradeza. And we're going to keep pumping out immortals. I think logistics is going to be what we need now. healing, gold, faster reinforcement. All of that's gonna matter for our commander here. Oh, this is gonna waste a bunch of culture, but I'm gonna finish up Bazi, and we need to put in Shahansha. 3 combat strength for units in enemy territory, 5 culture, and 5 gold for every different civ you've captured a settlement from. We're going to pick that up. Now we have a ton of gold, and I'm going to pump all of this into tactics. The Persian pinnacle, the Caymanid Empire sprawls across the land, holding citizens of many backgrounds, beliefs, languages, and customs. Beneath the Persian banner is prosperity, a realm of grand architecture and endless treasure. But those who stand against Persia face only destruction. Militaristic, please. And we're going to pick up the settlement limits. We're going to head down this way for the healing and various things. I was discovered, but I did boost it, so. And we get another point? No, we already used it. That would have been cool. Xerxes and Napi at war. I'm in a really interesting position down here. Because of these cliffs, he can't actually come up and fire on me. And I can put an archer here and fire on him pretty easily. So Fuzhou could actually be fairly simple to take. An incoming peace deal. I want Fuzhou. I don't want any peace deal that doesn't include me taking one of your cities. And he's got 2 army commanders here that could fairly easily be beaten up too. So I'm not super concerned. This is a worry, but with 2 immortals here and an archer, I should be mostly okay. There's a free immortal because 1 fell in battle. And with all of this, I should be able to take Fuzhou and probably get a peace deal that I want out of him. Plus 2 immortals, but minus 75 gold. Yeah. Enemies fear the Legion is immortal. I'll take that. I have so much gold anyway that we're doing okay. Will you take a piece? Will you take a piece for a city? For Hangzhou, yes. And there we go. Where's Hangzhou? Over here. Yeah, okay. Pretty big war for us. We took a whole bunch of things. That gives us time to regroup and heal. And I think the next war we're going to go for is versus Gal. I want Gal. I want Tadmeka. No, I don't really want Tadmeka. I want Gal and I want Tindirma. Ingchan has the Emile Bell, so we do want it eventually. So we might end up just warring old Augustus again. Once we get our units healed up and in a proper place. Ingchan has so many stinking districts is the problem. God, that's a lot of immortals. How many turns on the Hazarpatis? 14. And I need to get my influence back. I want all of these reinforcing on the faster reinforce time guy. As many as we can at least. And we need to figure out how we're going to position for our next war. We've split the homelands down the middle. Ooh, Bolivar built Weiyang Palace. And what is this? Agadez? What kind of a settlement is that? Just giving me free influence, but makes no sense. Okay, I've got like 4 turns until a bunch of those get done. And that'll be just about time for my next war with Augustus to take Ingchan. I want him to finish building the Oracle, though. If he finishes building the Oracle and we take Yingchan, then that's just better for us. It's not per wonder, the bonus. I think it's just if it has a wonder, yeah. And we're gonna need to save up some gold to make this a city when we capture it. And Gao comes next. So Yingchan, Guiyang, Jinan. I think I'll leave Guangzhou because it sucks. I definitely want at least Yingchan and Guiyang. How do you feel about... You're still at war. There's Birsa. Man, Ashoka has lots of wonders. He's gonna have to go. I can't let him just be this strong. He's kind of just currently getting away with being super strong. How many turns into war? 4? It's 66% into the era, and I've just unlocked my markets. Can you tell that we've been playing a super aggressive game? That's shamefully bad, honestly. Maintenance, look at how much gold we're getting just from our traditions. It's kind of a lot. Hopefully we'll be able to start upgrading things soon. I want you to be a resort town because I need the happiness. Soon we're going to be going over, so I need happiness in all my places. And we're kind of bottom of the pack with yields, so that sucks. But I've beelined, and we can start pillaging things, so we'll get our yields eventually. And there's the Oracle, which is exactly what I wanted. I have too many units in the same tile. Let's fix that. I've got, what, one more turn? Yep, and then we'll declare, and we'll come in here before he builds too big of an army, so that it would become irritating. Xerxes and Nappy make peace. Let's go ahead, and we're going to denounce and then declare war. I was hoping it would make him declare war, but it did not. Forward, 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 shoot, shoot, forward. Let's pop you out here, and then we'll pop you out here and come forward, down, start shooting. And we're gonna have to start raising and pillaging to get our science up. But that's one district down out of the 4 that we need. Ugh. In. Out. Oh no! You went to the wrong place. In. And then out. And let's go for immortals here. Shoot, hit, hit, down, and forward. Okay, now we're doing okay for ourselves. Defeat in infantry is probably not gonna happen. I wish it was cavalry because that's what he's building, but we'll take what we can take. I need this ballista on this tile. You leveled up. That's fantastic. Let's take your level. Infantry, cavalry. You go in. I want you going here and then being unpacked on that tile. And then I need you going up. Let's put you away, then pull you up. Village this for science. Village this for science. Smack you, pop you out here to shoot you. And it's the Independent People's Crisis. That's gonna be a problem with Pueblo there, but I'll be able to produce units up north, it's okay. I'm worried, but I'm not terrified. He's running out of districts that he can build units in, which is important for me. You're gonna have to get put away. And we'll pop one of you out. Shoot. Shoot. Heal. Attack. Darn. Attack. Next turn, we'll be able to take that. Take the little heal, but he's definitely not gonna make it. I'll move you down. And we'll set you out to start shooting that Medjay. Get it damaged. And now we're just systematically taking over one settlement at a time. Ooh, another promotion here on my Hazarabatis. We're gonna take Field Medic. Land units gain 5 healing in enemy and friendly territory. I would like to repair, and I would also like to get an archer here for defense against this. Yeah, not super concerned about you anymore. He doesn't have the production base to really be that much of a threat to me. Ah, Chinan is gone. Teach took it. Interesting. That must be how he ended his war. Well, soon we will end this war. I think we'll comfortably take one of these ballistae away to come take Guiyang next turn. Not too concerned about it. I'm going to grab you. We'll come forward like this. Ballistae here. Immortal get put up. Then we'll take an immortal out. Let's take an immortal here and pillage for the health. Shoot. I need you out. You in. And then out. And smack you. I would prefer to use this over here. And hopefully we get the kilt. No, darn. Still a turn off. Frustratingly, he keeps putting units in there. And that keeps slowing us down. And almost. Ugh. We're so close. Guiyang is gonna be a little difficult now that all of my units are beat all to hell. But we're so close. And then we can repurpose these forces and turn them back on Gal. If I have enough gold. Wait, no, what am I doing? Wake up. Why can't I pillage you? Okay, just go up here to Troy then. Oh, I lose a unit here. I lose a unit here. But I should be able to do a little bit of something. Science, I don't want the scout. Immortal heals. This immortal comes out. This immortal heals. Wow, he takes it. This immortal heals. Okay, then there's Ying-chan. And we get Watagaius. And we get Conqueror Capital. Cool. We'll keep you. And in 10 turns, I'll be able to transform you into a city. Okay, now please slurp up our good units here and start progressing forward over to this front. Get rid of his settler. Take out his chariot. Guiyang must be mine. What commendation do I want? 1 movement, 1 command range radius. Heroic assault. Let's take the command radius. And you... We're gonna finish moving down the assault tree. And oh, what do we get? We get a wild card point. Thick. Give me another free commander promotion. So what have you got? 3 commander promotions you can take? Thank you. I do believe we should be able to take out Pueblo with this. Have I completed logistics? I had to have completed logistic at some point, right? Bastion, assault, maneuver, leadership. I have not completed logistics. That's the only one I have left to complete. So we'll just go ahead and grab that. One more level here and we'll get it. I have officially defeated a melee unit with a immortal, so now we can defeat a cav unit with an immortal. Shouldn't be too difficult to get. There are a couple of cav units running around. Who leveled up? You leveled up again? Sir, you're going crazy. There we go. Unbroken chain. Logistics completed all the way through. You are leveling up like mad, sir. I actually want to come over here and pillage this. Let's jump down the public life side of things. I'm going to... Actually, stop. I'm going to take out this commander to heal. And then we're going to pop this out. And smack you. And pop you out up here. Slurp into this. Pop you out here. Take that smack. Oh, -1 maintenance for units is better than drills. Just keep slamming me with that gold, please. Gao, you're still on my list of things to take. For sure. But whether or not I can get it done this era is a different question. I might be able to YOLO for it. But it's definitely gonna be close. Ah, he's already got Pueblo taken care of, and he synchronized into Chukonu. No peace deal. I don't want a peace deal from you. No. Reject. There can be no peace. There we go. There's the cavalry done. You know what? I'll take another Hazrapatis. I'll just take another commander instead of more units. And then we'll move in here and heal with this immortal. We'll take Guiyang. Move you up. Move you forward. Let's... Wrong button. Let's get our leader forward. This Hazrapatis starts at level 4. It starts with the commendation already. Just immediate commendation. We have so many great generals running around. Let's go ahead and propose peace with you. Hoc flagito. And we need to heal our units up. If we look at the military screen, we are number 1. Number 2 for the cultural screen. Way down on the bottom on science. But that's okay. We'll keep this settlement here. And since this has wonders, we need to make you a city. We are 1 above our settlement limit currently. This has a wonder, so we need to take it, but it only has 1 wonder. I would like a little more, but we'll take what we can get. Hagedis is kind of useless there. I'm avoiding specialists on purpose because honestly, we really don't have the happiness to be dealing with specialists. The new happiness penalties on specialists are intense, and I don't have the ability to take them. We have finally unlocked ironworking. That's going to give us the ability to upgrade our units. We are making 133 per turn. If I wanted to upgrade these 2 units, it's 320. And if I want to upgrade all of this, it's 800, which is next turn. And I mean, why wouldn't I do that? So, yeah. A bunch of tier 3 immortals running around. Who wouldn't be terrified of that? Ashoka keeps building wonders. I need to take care of Ashoka. That's going to be worth so many points. How have I not discovered most of the globe at this point? I'm close, but I'm just not there. Anything else I'm really close to? Be a war with all, and that's not going to happen. I'm definitely not going to be the first to study philosophy. Diadoki? I can get this. I'm not going to get Nadaruk. Kaumaling, 3 combat strength. Nah, I'm close. I could. It just takes 4. And I'm really close to Pax Imperatoria, which I want. I really want to fell a giant, but we're kind of far from that. We might want Orphic Mysteries. Ugh. Decentralization does nothing. I can't take any of these. We can't afford any of those crises. It's a little painful. I can't like specialize anybody, so we're just gonna have to hang out. I really want Gal. He's got 4 defended districts. I would take Tadmeka or Kumbasale if he offered it to us. I'm pretty certain that I could take Jinan here. I mean, I've got a ton of tier 3 immortals. I should be able to take pretty much anybody that I want. My god, even more wonders out of Ashoka. What are you doing, my man? 400 to make that a city. That'll be next turn. That'll give me quite a bit of dominion. And it makes it like a really good city, because it will have all of the bonuses, the 20% extra bonuses. Another wonder from Ashoka. He's the clear leader here. He's the scary one. Well, with Alexandria Jingchan, our military points, that is worth 11 points. That one settlement is worth 11 points, which is quite a bit. It's really big, actually. I'm gonna drop myself a quick save. The reason I'm doing this, I'm not save scumming, it's just, like, recently the mods that I'm using causes this to, like, mess up a little bit, so I'm just protecting myself. If I was save scumming, we wouldn't be sitting at 46 science per turn, right? So we would be a bit scarier than we are if I was taking advantage of that. But I would like, if I declare this war, I have to wait till we're super negative, or else I won't have enough or enough influence to. You know what? Screw it. We'll just call it. Declare this war. Damnation seize my soul. And we'll jump forward, jump up. I need an immortal to come out. We'll also put another mortal out. And then you come up. Let's get you healed. And we'll have to weather the storm of all his angry units. But we should be able to do it without much issue. I want to reassign a whole bunch of things to Alexandria Yingchen, especially production stuff. So let's get a camel down here. You know what? We're going to take advantage of these buttons. Let's get a camel down here. I want those resources up here. We'll put the incense up here. You have way more culture, so we'll put you there. You have more gold, so we'll put you up here. I want production down here. I want growth down here, because culture and production get upped by 10% in this settlement. Are we on a different continent? Is it on a different continent? It sure is, so that is 20% that everything gets upped there. 2 dominion for every city with wonder other than your capital. 2 combat strength for land military units. 1 combat strength for unique military units for every city with a wonder other than your capital. And 10% production and culture doubled if you're in a different continent than your capital. Oh, here come the units. Okay, here they come. I have to try to start clearing some of this out. Can I smack and move in here? Yes. Can I smack and move in here? Yes. Can I Smack, yes, but no move in. Smack there. It's a lot of units, but it should be mostly doable. It's more intimidating than it is actually a problem. Ooh, damage. We lose an immortal there. We don't like to see that, but I'm pretty sure that's the majority of what he can do to us. And it wasn't that terrifying, especially since I'm going to be able to start punching archers in the face over here to get rid of them so that we don't have to deal with them anymore. And they were one of the scarier things we were dealing with. Okay, can I take this kill? Yes, I can. We're going to shoot and shoot, and we can move up. I think we can barely safely move up here. Take this kill with you. Move this up. Move you down here. Get you put in. Move you down here. Let's take out this settler like this. And that gives me another big move up here. And we're going to start blasting this district. We're definitely going to lose this immortal, but I do have immortals being made elsewhere. I have horsemen and immortals just about ready to go down here. And it was mostly tier 2s that I lost, so that's okay. Settlement happiness matters more than the culture now. Okay, unit flanking is unlocked. Wow, I can actually... We need to consider what we're doing here. Pick up this hill. Shoot. Shoot. I have to pick up the heal here, but that hurts. Take the kill here, and now we can put out you. That gets us big damage there. Let's actually pop you out on this. Smack, and then smack. City district is taken down. And that'll be one district next turn taken. I actually want you popping out of the water to take this. And then you come in. We'll take you out here. Take that. You go down. Cthep will fall. It's not going to be an issue. And we'll start reinforcing. Both of our boys have quick reinforcement, so it shouldn't take all that long. Just 4 turns. We can survive for 4 turns for sure. Cancel that because I don't want to deal with it. And we'll boost up our war support a little bit. Military training is going to be important for the siege unit damage. And I kind of just need to keep producing the units. I should honestly switch over to be producing cavalry, because I'm not sure. I want to go Mongolia, but I'm not sure if I can grab Mongolia if he's already got it. It's not a use case situation that I ran into a lot in the test of time. Workshops. Okay, losing a ballista is a no-go. It's not something I can allow to happen. So we're going to swallow you. Move you back out. Hit you. Switch you. Shoot. Shoot. Clear Cthep. Plates of brass. Gold. I'll take the gold. I don't care about the quest this late. Wow. Gal's almost done. And he builds Sanchi Stupa, yet another wonder out of Ashoka. He is The most wondrous person in the world over here. What is your deal? He's friendly with Ashoka, so he probably won't want to ally and join a war. How many districts do I have to take? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more total. Okay, well. And there's Jinan. We'll take that. We're at 10 out of 9. So we're over, but we're not insanely over. Who do we have that's unhappy? Really? Nobody. But that will change. I think we'll take the city this turn. If I play my cards correctly. There we go. We have officially finished that off. Let's take the shot here. Pillage this for some health. We can even come up here and take this archer out with a nice embarkation there. Well, that's yet another capital that we've taken. 65 points. Where is it? Gao is worth 9, and once I make it a city, it's gonna be worth even more. 10, 11, yeah. I don't really want to take Tindirma. That is going to be disgustingly hard to get into. I would rather take Kumbisale. Again, though, I need to just be building horsemen and immortals and things like that. Because all my immortals are pretty beat up down here. It wouldn't be too difficult for him to sneak in and wreck one of my immortals. So both Alexandria Hagmatana and Parsa, they need some help with happiness. 500. What can I purchase to make you happy? Blacksmith is too expensive. An arena is very expensive. What if I move you up here? What's the situation? Still a little unhappy. Bactria, Susa, all of them, they're unhappy. I don't really have any more settlement limit to pick up. So this is kind of what our happiness is going to look like for a while. Because it is the crisis with the independent powers, I can't really set everything to trade cities. We're on 10 promotions with this guy. I think we could pretty easily clear out Bastion and Assault if we wanted to. It's up to level 11. Our social policies are nuts. 42 gold per turn from this. 24 saved maintenance on this. 10 and 10 on this. That's just going to scale up as we get more and more. Our social policy game looks stupid. This horseman being here could do more work down here. I'm probably going to burn Tadmeka and Agadez. 150 population. Wow, we're starting to tear through some of these. I'm not that far from abundance. Not gonna get this. Gold buildings, we can get that really easily. But I'm more interested in these minor triumphs. I still can't believe we haven't got this. Go away, Pueblo. I don't want to deal with you. Quit spawning to cause me bad times. I mean, I'll get the disperse independent people points for it, yeah. But I'd rather not have the independent people and not have the points. And blam, Tadmeka is ours. I'm not that interested in having you. If I raise you, does it count? I don't think so. So I think we have to keep it. I want the military points. But we're at 12 out of 9, which hurts. And we are unhappy city here, unhappy city here, unhappy city, unhappy towns. I'm gonna have to start purchasing altars in places where it might do them good, but everybody's like -12. No one really wants an altar. Oh, our gold. Our poor gold. It's completely gone. We're going to start getting the unhappy rebels in places. Honestly, I'm not that ready to deal with those. The policy cards. Oh god. Will you give me peace? Will you give me a big city for peace? What about Kiano, Potano? You'll give me Agades, which I will take for peace. I'll take that. That clears up our war weariness issues, and now if we had some actual happy buildings, we could fix the happiness issue in a lot of places. So we're just gonna save up gold and get happiness in a lot of places wherever we can. Whew, Pueblo. It's a lot of units you got there, Pueblo. Well, we have by far the most settlements, the lowest happiness of anybody, but our yields are catching up. I mean, they're not really. We're kind of wrecked, but if we had happiness, our yields would catch up. Let's get an arena somewhere. +9 arena here would help. I need to save cash because we want the Orphic Mysteries triumph as well. I just need 2 more altars and I'll have it. Ugh, the units. If there is no war in paradise, how can there be any delights there? Not Ersha. 1 codex. We got 5. That's a pitiful amount of codices. Oh boy, oh boy. Was not Ersha an Achaemenid Persian? I'm not 100% sure on that. Was he Safavid? I don't know. I don't know my Persian history enough to know. Not gonna claim to be some sort of Persian history master here. I lose an archer, but I will pick up a horseman here. So I think the loss of that archer is no big deal. Tech Wrangler, we get another codex. Let's go now into masonry. Get that codex. I need this happiness for sure in Beiping. 1 turn, I'll be able to buy an altar to give you some more happiness. An arena will give me the happiness I want down here. And I'll be able to pull away happiness like this. Yes. That makes Alexandria Hagmatana better. And we're getting there. We're starting to work on our happy issues. I'm very carefully growing onto happiness tiles everywhere I can. It's just happiness tiles. There's Orphic Mysteries. We're mostly happy in our settlements again. Factory is just a little unhappy, but we can fix that. I just had to make sure that I'm always growing onto happiness tiles. And finally, we celebrate. My god, that took a while. But we celebrate yet again. Our yields are coming back up, right? We're finally over 100 for some things. Our gold is hit. Happy, good healthy levels again. Arsa is unhappy, but we're going to make it happy. If I just had the ability to make these trade hubs, it would help so much, but because of the crisis, if I set those to trade hubs, we have so many towns, it's going to murder us. I need to set my sights on Ashoka. He's the scariest thing in the game. And if I can take Ashoka out, We're taking big chunks out of Ashoka. It's much less scary. It's much more doable. I can also set you as a city. And then the production and culture we'll get out of you is really good. What is our military points now? 77. Xerxes needs a bite taken out of him also. I'm going to consider setting Alexandria Hagmatana as my capital. Do I have a wonder in... No, I don't have a wonder in Parsa, so there's no need. No reason to change. We'll just keep it as it is. There's abundance. We've set 26 resources in. And we're going to start removing our army to greener pastures for them, which is going to be over here. I want all of this. That's our next great adventure. Cutting into Kampala. And with that, we should be moving into the exploration era. We are at 13 total settlements. We are almost twice as big as the majority of players in the game. It averages out to about twice as big. We need to deal with Xerxes. He's a little scary. A little big. We've kind of dealt with our happiness issues. I mean, Susa's unhappy, Guiyang's unhappy, but most of our settlements are fairly happy places. We don't really have to worry about those. Our cards are in. We're carrying over a lot of influence and gold into the next era. So let's age transition. Yes, we can pick up the Mongolians, which is exactly what I want to do. We're going to pick up Mongolia. And we're going to use them to take over pretty much everything that we can take over. I should have built more cav moving into the next era, but hey, we'll take what we have. I think we have plenty of commander experience. I don't know if I want to do any more commander experience. Can we search for cav? This got like nerfed into the ground. Pizza is probably going to be pretty good. Save us some money on cav units. Let's go for Conquered. Nope. Let's go for City. Or let's go for Limit. Do we want the Corona Civica? I think maybe to get myself an extra +2 into the next stage. Yeah, we'll go for that. Let's transition and see what everybody ends up as. I'm curious. So what do we have? Buganda again, Iceland, Majapahit, Ming again, Inca, Normans, Spain. Interesting set. I'm going to take the happiness we needed. What does our army look like? We have a couple of Keshigs. Mostly swordsmen. And some coursers. I need, of course, way more Keshigs. He's got a lot of siege. What do our triumphs look like in this age? 20 relics, 8 temples. First to start trade with every leader. No. Settlements in the distant lands. 350 population. 16 settlements in the homeland. We'll definitely get to this. Pax Mongolica, we're definitely going to get that. Walled Castle, well, we might get there. Convert settlements to your religion, we could do that. Circumnavigate natural wonders. Conquer a settlement, we're probably going to get that. Or conquer a capital, I mean, we're probably going to get that. There's not a lot of aggressive dedications for this era, is there? Well, we're definitely going to get Pax Mongolica. What does the yield situation look like? It's a little rough. Okay, well, we're going to have to start this the normal way. Astronomy. Nope. Machinery, castles, astronomy. That's where we're going to go. And then we're just going to go up the top half. Machinery, castles, astronomy, heraldry, metallurgy, metal casting. What sort of independent peoples do we have? Constantinople, Avanti, Edelkos. I'll start befriending you. I think we want to start beating up Xerxes. So let's move all of our guys around so that we can start beating up on Xerxes without any major issue. With all the Noyon that we've got, we should be okay. Alright, dedications. I could get piety. That's probably good. Pax Imperatoria is something that we need. Yubi Wu Huan. Yubei Wu Huan. I need that to make all of our cities stay cities. So do I need piety? I have so many promotions. Could I pay for that much gold? Let's go powerful nobles. We'll see. Oh my god, that ate almost all my gold. 200 gold. Just about eaten, destroyed. Jeez Louise. Well, let's start trading with Ashoka, I guess. I'll trade down there. We'll trade here. Tenochtitlan will probably pick you up. And we're gonna need our ageless buildings. Okay, let's try to mitigate some of this gold issue that we're having. One of the biggest changes that they've made to this this update is now like the previous, like, usually it was like if it said something like settlements that you did not found, it was age exclusive. However, there are some of these that are now cross ages. But looking at my policies, this is not. Shahansha does not cross ages, unfortunately, which is a bit of a bummer. But the way Alexander is worded is, as long as it is not your capital, you are A-okay with Alexander. I need to be pumping out some Keshigs in my high productive cities. Those of you who've watched this channel before, you know that I am a huge Keshig enjoyer. Did you cancel my trade improvement? Uh-huh. What a jerk. Well, I had to send that away. And I think it's gonna be gold. We just need gold. Just start pumping gold out. Let's hit you with the alliance action. Then I'm gonna denounce Xerxes. And then we're gonna try to pick up the military strength off of Nappy. Don't worry, Xerxes. Don't look at all my units coming this way. They're just friendly. They're just some good boys on their way to do good boy things. What kind of religion do we want? Butterfly always. What do we want? Another capital cities. Our Civ's capital, that gives us a bunch. Do I want tithe? Or do I want interfaith dialogue? I think interfaith dialogue. And actually, instead of doing this, we're gonna queue up about 8 turns of those. It'll be more important for us in the long run. Okay, I guess it's about that time. Still no. You know what? I don't care. We're just gonna rip the band-aid off. Surprise war them. That'll bring Nappy in as well. And let's get to work with the Keshig. Pop a swordsman out here. Pop a cav out here. Take this. Pop a siege unit here. I can't shoot. You go back in. Pop a siege unit here. Still can't shoot? Well, then you go back in. And we're just gonna keep moving around until... You know what? Actually, he can't hit me from there. But I can hit him. Let's throw you up. And then you go up. And then we'll set this out for safety. I'm not particularly scared of any ink and unique units, so we're just gonna do our stuff. The Keshik Guard marches down the field in formation. They are battle-tested and eager for war, awaiting the command of their general. Where will their conquest begin? +1 war support in all wars. Capture a city within 20. Yeah, we could do that. I'm assuming that this is a city up here. It is not. There's a city somewhere. I'm not particularly concerned with being able to find a city. I am sure that we'll do so. And now that we have started this war, let's go ahead and prosecute it using our boy here. There's one settlement. And here's another settlement. Move the Keshik up. The Keshik horde coming in slow. But we are reinforcing with free cav from Conquest. There's a city building over here. So that's probably what we're looking for. Plates of brass. I will take the relic. Sure. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. We're at 15 out of 13. We're gonna need to go through here pretty fast to get our settlement limit up. Ying Chen is unhappy, so we've got to put the happy resource in. Wow, we really beat Xerxes up. He's kind of losing everything here. He's dropped from 2nd place all the way down to 6th place. We are now 3 times ahead of the 2nd place. If I wanted to, I could probably even take a piece with him. I would like to conquer the city first, is the issue. But I should have taken the town. Honestly, right, I knew I should have taken the town. I would have got the bonus immediately. It would have been a big thing. But I felt like the city was just... I felt like getting a city was doable. I am worried a little tiny bit about our settlement limit. We're at 17 out of 13. But we're going to have more next turn. We'll be okay. And that gives us the Urdu, which we want. And I would like to get this in as soon as I can. The Steppe Sings. 250 happiness towards the next celebration could be huge. It's worth more than less than a turn of culture, so we'll have to get that. Let's look at our tree. Combat strength and movement for Cav is going to be important. So we'll just keep moving down this side. I've built enough missionaries. We now no longer have any Keshig, so it's Keshig time. There's Karakorum. Finally, that's his capital, his original capital. If I want to conquer a city, it'll have to be that. But again, that is just really far out of our range. And we're still 5 turns away from being able to take enforced peace on him. I would like to get more from him before forcing that peace. I don't feel like we've bled him enough. But does anything over here have even like a wonder or anything that I want? No. That sucks. No, my catapults! Ah! Well, I'll have to get those back. But it shouldn't be that difficult. We'll take that, push you into this. Smack. Smack. Another level up for our Noyan. Not you? Oh, you? I'm going to start strategically buying Ortu in places so I can ferry Keshigs up to the front line easier. You can't get it, huh? I don't have any places available for you. Nah, you're useless. Susa definitely doesn't have a place for an Ortu. Well, that was a waste of money, probably. Well, at least I can speed up my Keshigs over here, I guess. Yes, there we go. Speedy boys. Wow, we're just taking settlement after settlement after settlement. So much so that we're kind of having a hard time fitting all our units in places. But I still haven't taken the city. It's the issue. There's still no city for me to take. And ignore the fact that we're at 18 out of 14. We're at 102 out of 32, which is more than 3 times. What do I need for the victory? What is it? Victories? We need 6 times the second player's score. So I need to take Napoleon Genghis down a little bit. What are your cities? What cities do you have, my friend? Karakorum, Cusco. There's no way he will give me Karakorum. But I am uncertain that we'll be able to take Karakorum in 10 turns. Yeah, I would love Karakorum. We're going to try for Karakorum. But 10 turns is an ask. And an ask that we might not be up to the task of just yet. I mean, let's see. Conquest. Karakorum there. Cusco there. Well, maybe. Maybe it doesn't have that many defended districts. If that's the case, then we could possibly do this. I just don't have any more siege units is an issue. And we won't be getting siege units in 10 turns, that's for sure. Ooh, there's Karakorum in all its beauty. And I don't think that I have the stuff to take it in 8 turns. Well, what a shame. I think we're gonna lose Turgud. Maybe we should be considering something else. Shoot. Urdu Aral is ours. We'll keep it. We're sitting at 107. Could we get something in peace? Kuri, nope. Karakorum, nope. We'll take the piece that we've got here. We'll take this piece. And now we need to consider what's next to conquer. I have the strongest of feelings that it's going to have to be old Ashoka here. But also Napoleon is too big. Too big for us to get a Transcendent victory, I think. I need to come to terms with my army and stuff and figure out what I need to do to heal and get fixed up, because we're kind of devastated. I mean, it's definitely going to have to be Kampala, right? Kampala, Nakasongola. They have just too many wonders here, and I can't ignore them. But the question I have right now is, do I have the army necessary to take all that? Part of me says yes, and a large part of me says no. Are you stupid? But I do have the commanders that could take care of that. My commanders are absolutely insane. We've got Wat Shinthong. That's going to give us a little more dominion. Up to 109. Alexander Hogmatana gets King of the World in there. And that gives me some more combat strength on my Keshigs. Speaking of Keshigs, we're just going to keep bumping Keshigs out. Honestly, I probably need some boats because of Mura here, and Kampala is very coastal. If I could get some boats, we could do some damage. And again, of course, Keshigs down here to the south. Everything's Keshigs, nothing but Keshigs everywhere. I'm gonna replace Paradisas with Ordus because I have places that I can put them. I'm gonna hit him with a Denounce and a hinder military production. That'll make Bolivar like us, and then we'll use Bolivar as a way to deal with him. It's a lot of units you've got about. I'm also very lucky that we will have enough gold to upgrade our Keshigs by the time we get everything over here. Tier 2 Keshigs should be able to do quite a bit here. And then we get the Erdene Zoo. That just gives us culture for cavalry units. And we're going to be spamming out Keshigs, of course, so that just gives us straight up culture. And since he's about to take Pagan, we'll just do that and take Pagan ourselves. Easy peasy. Who's declared on me? Teach. Okay. That changes very little. Instead of heading over there, we're gonna come over here. But yeah, let's pick up a happiness and purchase a Keshig or two here. We're gonna have to build a couple, but I mean, what are you doing, man? We've got tier 2 Keshigs now. He's in trouble. We're gonna go for astronomy next and work our way up towards metal casting. There's gonna be some fighting here, I'm sure of it. I feel like I should be ready for it. I feel like this is just a big waste of time distraction. Like, I have no reason to be playing around with Blackbeard over here. I'm not actually scared of him. He's not gonna do anything. I should just pack up my boys and send them over here. This is the fight, right? This is the true end boss. Well, I guess Napoleon might be the true end boss right now. But either way, my point stands. I'm wasting time over here with Blackbeard. Well, the long ships are a pain. That's something I do have to deal with. Ooh, finally, it'll cause is ours, and we get the +1 settlement limit from you. What makes the city feel strong? Strong leader. Who gets promoted? The level 7 boy. And we have taken Tindirma, and next turn I'm gonna sue for peace, and yeah, we're just coming over here now. We're at 114. We need to be 6 times Napoleon. That's going to be a little difficult unless somebody goes to war with Napoleon. I don't even know where Napoleon is, which is frustrating. And all I'm doing is pumping out Keshigs everywhere. Infrastructure means nothing to me currently. The only thing that matters is that I'm able to push in and take places like Naxongala. We have finished our stuff. We're going to pick up the new law code grounds Mongolian custom and culture, creating stability that supports both industry and the arts. The capital hosts dialogue among the world's 4 corners, while artisans trade materials, techniques, and secrets. We're going to pick up a military point. And right down here into the healing. And we're just gonna repeat over and over and over again. You, give me peace. What will you give me? Will you give me something big? Tenuku, where is Tenuku? Is that you? That's Khotan. Tenuka's there. I want Khotan. You won't give me Khotan, but you'll give me Tenuku. Sure. Weaken him, strengthen me. Pax Mongolica is there. Get out of my territory, please. I've built myself a nice little system of Urdus around, so I'm able to bounce around the map pretty quickly. I need to grab mercantilism and colonialism. I want the settlement limit. We'll move down towards imperialism for more. Ashoka is just sitting on a billion wonders. It's time for us to pay him a visit. Oh, Simon and Ashoka going to war. This is my time. I think we shall do exactly the same. I want units lined up all over the place. And I swear, I think the strongest thing about the Mongolians is the Urdu. I am able to go from here to here in a turn. And once I get a city down here, I'm able to do even more. We're going to go ahead and declare this war. Get a formal war. I'm going to actually pump once here. And we're going to start shooting the guy in the water here. Take the hit. Oh, you're on a cliff. Okay, well. I'll protect you then. Up. Onto the cliff. Take you. Forward here. Take you. And that's a lot of his units taken out already. Let's form this alliance. And keep working on gold. Everybody has declared war on Ashoka. He's done. It's now just a matter of being the person that comes over and takes advantage of it. I'm going to purchase the fleet commander. That way I can have these units out here doing things. And boosting him. Because I'm going to need the fleet commander to come over here to deal with Mukano. I don't want to stop for that. And then we'll take Kampala. Urdu here. I need to get an Urdu here in Beijing. How can I do this? We just hit the 25% mark. I feel like I've been in this era for hours. I have been. It's been like 2 hours in this era. It's just whenever you do domination like this, one turn takes 800 years. Finally, this settler is out. I feel like I've been building this settler for 100 years. I want him to come here so I can get some Urdu set up in the area over here to help navigate through these rivers and stuff. Honestly, there's so much rough terrain around here, it's a pain to get through. But we're close. I've got so much firepower in that area that... And nothing's gonna survive. You're empty, but you're fully loaded. You're mostly fully loaded. It's just a matter of getting catapults in range. And I've got enough units to take out a unit or more every turn from him. Which should keep me okay. We're at 21 out of 18 settlement limit, and we're about to blow right past it. Our settlement limit is about to be the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. Because I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take Kampala. There's too much on the table for me to not take those places. Let's start with the backline boys first. Wow, really? I'll take it with you then. Move that Keshig in. Let's put you in the boy. And then take you right out of the boy. Can't shoot anything from there, can we? Well, we're gonna have to flank around a little bit. Okay. You shot out. You shoot. Get in. Get in, loser. We're going conquering. Then we're gonna settle that. Altai. Altai, can I throw the Urdu there? Yes. I can actually throw the temple down here too to help offset the happiness issues we're gonna have there. Urdu. More boats. Arsa's boat city. The Mongolians, famed for their navy, actively seek to control the seas. Okay, we've got some decent fighting to be had over here. I don't care about this. Stop taking me to view this. Oh, geez, I care about it now. What? What I actually mean to say is I care very much about this. Please don't destroy my fleet commander. Okay, there's a lot of things happening down here. I can't fire into that tile while he is there, unfortunately. Let's pop you out, take this shot. I think if I move this here, we should be mostly okay. Can I heal you? No, it's just culture. But I could... No, we've got to pull him back. He's too weak. He's too beat up. You ever had the feeling that you have just too many units? And it takes 15 minutes to do a single turn? That's the situation I'm in right now. Too many units. And we have to keep pumping out more. Genghis and Ashoka make peace. I wonder what their deal was, because I don't see anything changing hands. And honestly, Genghis should have fought for something, because he is much more powerful. He wants to give me a peace deal? No. No, no, no. Not without some major concessions. Did I lose my... I sure did. That is very frustrating. It's because I can't... I lost my siege unit because I can't get any of my real units into Bayer here. I'm gonna lose this level 1 Keshig over here as well, probably next turn. Do I have any strong Keshigs that can start pummeling these things? Yes. Did you take this back, you jerk? You did! What an absolute tool! An absolute heel you are. I have to take it back and burn it down. Oh, it's getting so close. I can taste it. I can taste it. It's just that there's still so much more to go. So many more districts to take. Not in this city, but in other cities. We're getting up there on our settlement limit. We'll pick up colonialism too, then we'll go into imperialism. I'm gonna have to start... Nope. I want to put that somewhere else. We will make something a city somewhere. Somewhere that's decent. 3,000! Jeez Louise. And it can't even build it. Can it? Can you build it? No, you can't. What a waste. Well, we'll get the money back. What does Askia need to be built? It's just desert. Do I have somewhere else? Scythian Neapolis is too expensive. We'll just build it down here. I would really like to put in Shahansha, but I think all of these are doing more work for us right now. I don't necessarily want charters, but I'll take it. Merwa is ours. I'll keep this one. Mukano is burning down. Naxongala will be ours, hopefully next turn. And we're going to need it to be a city. And Mityana also I want to be my city. It has the mausoleum, which would be phenomenal for me. All of these knights that I'm fighting are knights that I've already killed. So it would be absolutely wonderful if we picked up the mausoleum from him. And that's Naxongala, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Keep you, you're mine. In 10 turns, you'll be a city. And slowly but surely, we're moving in. Impala will be huge if we pick it up. Mityana is going to be really big if we're able to pick it up. Oh, metal casting is ages away. I am not so sure we're getting there. I think we get metallurgy too to boost our Keshiks even farther. That probably makes more sense. And let's start building a few of these that we can transfer down. Ooh, we get the Colosseum quest because we conquered the Colosseum. Happiness. Happiness, please. So what's over here? Great Library is over here. We got Angkor Wat. We got Sanchi Stupa. And the Colosseum. This city would give us Mausoleum, which we definitely want to pick up. Hama Mongol Maui, which is okay. The Great Library, which I want to pick up. This is a big city to take. How many? Just 4. That is doable. Probably with what I've got on hand here. This is the big boy. It's got Dursharkin, which I have to take. It's got the Mausoleum. It's got the Birsa, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Kampala. Oh, I don't have to take Birsa? Oh, that would be a lifesaver. It's got the Gate of All Nations, which I need to take. That's going to be the city that we had to spend some time on. But honestly, I don't feel like I've got the units to do both. I mean, look at all these horses. As far as military goes, as soon as I can make some of these places cities, it'll change a whole lot of stuff for us. I've got city slots, but no resources to go in there. Bummer. And we need to be boosting out some more Keshiks. What I needed for this place was a bunch of boats. And again, I've got boats coming. But, you know. Time. I would love to get another Urdu out here, or another one here. So I could just speed these boys around. Honestly, like, speaking completely honestly, the best thing about Mongolia might be the Urdu, allowing you to speed around the map like crazy. I really need to be taking away from Napoleon. That's kind of my issue. Napoleon and Bolivar. I kind of need to take away from both of them. Oh, these are their unit banners. That's cool. I like that. That's a cool little thing. We're number 2 in culture. Absolute bottom for economic, absolute bottom for scientific, but we're doing very well culture-wise. Oh, I didn't even see Shredagon Zedida here. I can't get my boats through. We're constantly being attacked. I just want to get my boats up. This is quickly becoming like the worst of Civ 5 wars. It's just a constant carpet of units everywhere. We're gonna need you back. We're gonna need to get you up here. Mityana will fall. I have no doubt of it. But what damage will it cause on its way to falling? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 units. I've got like 40 here, which is nuts in its own extreme, but he's got so many. I have to take out at least a unit a turn to stay competitive here. But many of the units I have to take out twice because they're Mausoleum of Theodoric units. Not Mausoleum, Halicarnassus units, which is frustrating. But be not afraid. I will have them. I will have them. I believe we've broken his back now. Like Lehman Rust shattering Magnus, we too have shattered our giant. I do believe I have taken the majority of stuff I can take from him. Now it is time to just finish off units. God, I would love to be able to take the mausoleum before finishing off any of these units. But I don't think we get to be so lucky. Yep, there's a horse. Hale and hearty as the day he was born. If I want to get the Transcendent victory, I need to take... Transcendent victory, I need to take from these three. We're getting close to the time that we're gonna need to take that as well. I could, once I take these two, turn around and hit Madrid and Ulsan pretty easily. It's just actually getting over to Napoleon that's going to be the biggest issue. I've got... If we look at Karakorum, I mean, look how many... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 districts in the worst terrain possible for me. That's not going to be fun. I've got 7 more to take Kampala. And I'm starting to lose Keshigs. I would love to have a mausoleum before losing more Keshigs. Aha! You're mine now, ya dumb city. This is going to feel good. Can you take the are you kidding me? We have to do this. And then I can... do this. Mitiana is mine. Yes. Okay, we are hurting. We do not feel good. We have to start dealing with some units somehow. Okay, phenomenal. Absolutely fab. All right. The boats have arrived, and they're going to start doing some damage. Let's keep this settlement for sure. I'm celebrating, but I wish I had more tradition slots. I don't feel like I have nearly enough tradition slots right now. Get myself another Noyon and start gearing up to war Napoleon. I'm gonna need a fleet down here, I think, if I want to do that. To come around and come up. This army is gonna have to turn and take at least Madrid. And now that I have the mausoleum, we're just gonna be spawning horses all over the place. And his horses are done for. Once they're gone, finally they'll be gone. We won't have to kill them 8 times. As far as ticks go, now it's time to catch up to metal casting. I would like to get to gunpowder, but I don't feel like there's any way that we actually get up there. If we look at our settlements, we do have quite a few unhappy places. Guiyang can get made happy. Tadmeka can get made happy. Teninku can probably get made happy. Can you imagine if loyalty were in this game? How likely it would be that good old Blackbeard wouldn't even be around anymore? But how weird the game would be. I don't think the systems are really built with loyalty in mind. Let's start exploring Nappy's territory, since he is the one that I need to beat up. He, Simon, Genghis Khan. I have enough now to get the 80% victory. I would really like the 50% victory, though. What was it? 4 times 38 is 152. So we're basically there. Reject. I have collected all the writings and burnt those which were of no use. I'm almost science leader now, just based off of sheer size. That's really fun. And here's where all my Keshigs are going. Right back home. I am almost... Well, no. Genghis Khan is way up there. Way up there with culture. I was going to say I'm almost culture leader. No, I am not. I see Koln. Where is the rest of his stuff? We have been at war for so long that I can officially turn this into my own city next turn once I have enough gold. That's how many we've been at war long enough to take that ridiculously hard to take city. And not only that, we have been at war long enough 10 turns after taking that ridiculously hard to take city. And here we are soon to take Kampala as well. And that'll be the end of the Bugandans, so basically. I am half tempted to just take everything you've got away from you out of just rage. Little baby rage, but rage nonetheless. Oh, I had Halikawa here. I didn't even realize it. It takes so much to convert one of these guys. Please just keep pumping out horse archers. He went from having 30 units to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units. That was gruesome. Do I have a spare Noyon around here somewhere? No. That's middling and sad. I'm just gonna start sending these guys up north. And there is Alexandria Nakasongola. We've picked up a lot of wonders off of that. I wish it was military points per wonder. He's up to 44? 44? How? How so? That is a problem for me. I am not 100% sure we're going to be able to hit the Transcendent victory. I am attempting. But I think I should have warred... I should have warred with Napoleon a lot earlier than this if I wanted to do that. I'm mostly happy in most places still. This is the turn. This is the turn from Hell's icy heart. I strike you! Please. I want it so badly. Let's have all the boats strike there. That way we can get... No? I have to have a Keshik here somewhere. In. Out. Shoot. And finally in. Kampala is ours. Yes. Wandering brushstrokes. As Mongol influence spreads, nobles converse about new painting styles. Exemplified by 2 recent works. One is a contemporary portrait of a court lady, resplendent in a red bokta. The other resurrects a coarser style in his painting of a man and his horse on a windy day. I actually need the gold, so we're gonna pick up the gold. We're sitting at 153 now. Napoleon needs to lose a bunch, and so does Simone. What is 44 times 6? 44 times 6 is 264. Ugh. It's a lot. That's a ton. But I could take a bunch here. Ulsan, Madrid, Sorable is doable, but that's a huge pain. I'm gonna need cash either way. I need way more gold. Just a casual 27 settlements. The yield disparity is really adding up. If I was happy, we'd be making a lot more yields than we are right now, but you know, we're doing our best. I would like Kampala to be a city, but that's a long time away, so we're gonna have to go for Mityana next. But that's gonna take some gold. We're poor, we don't have a lot. I'm gonna have to come up here, start exploring around Ruin, looking for Berlin. Cologne is here and Dortmund is here, so I'm thinking Berlin might be around here somewhere. There's 2 Madrids. Do you see this? Madrid? Madrid. That's a mistake. Shouldn't be possible. Seems like it is for some reason. But it really ought not be. That's a mistake. Ooh, the Great Barrier Reef is here. 165. As we have Alexandria Mityana now. And we just keep growing and growing and growing. I need to find my next target. Alexandria Mityana. There you go. You're happy? Imagine if we weren't, you know, 8 over our settlement limit. How would we look? How would things feel? And that will be the end. The burning wheel passes over me. Get out of here, you jerk. You have been a problem since the game started. Get out of my face. Get out of my life. Leave me alone forever. I wish we got a little Dominion for that. That would have been better. We're at 170 right now. But we're like goober unhappy. Like, we're stupid levels of unhappy right now. Do I have any cities? This is a happy. I need it. Can I put a resource somewhere that it'll do any good? Yeah. Kampala can get a few things. That's the best I could do for my happiness. Things are not looking good. Our happiness is through the freaking floor. But hey, we're at 29 settlements. Not even halfway through the game. I think the question I want to ask myself is, do I think I could get a Transcendent victory? I think yes, but the amount of unhappiness I would have is like insanity. At this point, with what I have now, once the era ticks to 80%, as long as Nappy doesn't get any bigger, I win. If I could take Karakorum, or if I could take Sorabo or Madrid, one of the 2 Madrids on the map, I could do the same thing. But this Madrid is pretty well protected. I'm not sure we're going to get in there. Sorabo, I had to come the long way. The long way. Like peanut butter and jelly. But I'm not sure if I could even be bothered. I've been playing these 67 turns for like 3 hours because I have so many units to move around. What do I look like on the culture victory front? Winning. I've got 36 great works. The map really does look nice. I wish that there was a hide UI button. I say this every time I record Civ 7, but I wish there was a hide UI button so that you could see your stuff without all of this in the way. But as far as I know, there isn't one. I've looked under the hotkeys and I haven't seen it. If you know otherwise, and I'm just stupid, inform me. Okay, I need 264. And definitely we don't have that. That's because he's so high. I could fight him and some other people to get there. That is doable. We are about to increase our settlement limit a little bit. And I have some happiness buildings we can throw around. You give me the open borders. And give me the cultural exchange. I am kind of spinning my wheels because I really should be going over here and doing this. But I also can't be bothered. I know that sounds so bad, but every time you play one of these domination victories, it's the same way. You just get burnt out. Of course, the issue being that there's just so many units to move around. I have probably more than 100 units out on the map. And there's no quick movement in this one, so it's all there. Well, these mountains do a great job of just blocking us off. Oh, good. Settlement limit. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Settlement limit. I like it. Shipbuilding is in also. There's not really anything I want to change. The settlement limit helps. How are we looking on happiness? We're mostly okay. We've got some unhappy places, but it's kind of within reason. Altai is super unhappy. Bactria is super unhappy. Bharatpur is super unhappy. You know what? Aside from one or two really unhappy places, everybody is mostly chill with our current living situation in this empire. Now, I have to figure out my next moves. I do believe it's going to be Daegu, Sorobol, Tongno, to have sort of knock him down. That should knock him down enough that I can do a few things. And then we can end our alliance with Nappy. And I really just have to take a couple of settlements off of him. Ruin and Berlin being the big ones. And that's why we have the famed Mongolian fleet pouring into the ocean here. Keshigs, famous for their ability to swim. And I think Yunnan and Nanning and all those Ming cities in the middle need to get roasted. Razed down to the ground because they're not worth keeping. An ally is at war. I will stay neutral and end that alliance for free. Thank you very much. Are you allied? Aha, you're also at war with Xerxes. This is kind of massive for me. Let's get our huge fleet all shipped up here and try to get all of our horses up here as well. And I'm going to reject that so that you like me less. We're going to come up here to Kampala and make you a city. And then let's repair all. Our Dominion is at 172. We're kind of really spanking everybody. I feel like it's rip off the Band-Aid time. We've got to declare this war. We're going to be -3, but we should do fairly well here. If I can get all my boats out, if I can get my Khans into position, my Keshigs into position, we should be able to come up and cause some havoc. The issue is just this conga line as I'm waiting for Dortmund to fall. We're now goober unhappy, but that's just what it's gonna have to be. I think we also need probably to declare this one. Yep. Break my sword upon your walls. Get rid of you. No, not my catapult. I don't want to risk it. I'd rather throw down a Keshig. Because I need to be aware that Bolivar will be joining. He'll be having some fun here too, so we need to get some troops out so that we are able to deal with all these units as they come up. I think this 96 gold is necessary, but I think Charlie can come out now for Shahanshah so that we can try to get some culture out, get our settlement limit back up. No more missionaries from you, please. Keshik time, Keshik o'clock. And there's the war from Bolivar. I don't think that's too big of an issue. We're just gonna have to clear some units out. But we've done that before. We've seen what that looks like. What is our King of the World bonus? Oh, you've also declared war on me? That is something I don't like. What is our King of the World bonus? +6. So total +8. Not half bad. 31 turns on gunpowder. Ooh. That is too long. In that amount of time, I could come all the way up here. I think I'll just get the you know what? I'll get shipbuilding. I should get shipbuilding. We're at 177. We're raising this. We're gonna raise this as well. Daegu is not far behind. I am losing a large sum of gold per turn due to my unhappiness. That's a problem that needs to get sorted. And sorted rather quickly, or else we are going to suffer big time. We're gonna come in here. Hit you. I want to raise. I have to keep? Why do I have to keep? I don't want to keep. I want to raise. Is there a wonder or something in here? No. I have to keep it? Our gold situation is starting to be untenable. I have to pillage every turn or I'm gonna lose units. But I'm about to get some units up to ruin. If I can get these units around here, we're okay. Because our boats can handle the rest of this. And they are handling the rest of this. Holm is also almost gone. If I could get Ruin and Colm and piece him out, I'd be happy. Because that would be quite a lot of his Dominion points taken care of. I need to take some away from Bolivar too. And I don't want you in the war. You're irritating. I don't have any Keshiks in this guy. I dropped off all my Keshiks and ran. We're gonna need to rectify that. You have to be full health. I just made a Keshik somewhere over here. How many turns? 8? Jeez. I am like straight up high-key sick of this game. I've recorded something like 10 hours or something for this. And we're only like halfway through the exploration era. I'm gaining on Dominion, but Bolivar needs to lose and Napoleon needs to lose. If we can make it to the 80% mark, I think we just win. But I'm gonna start losing units fast, I need to start taking care of units where I can. Okay, the Cheval are up over here, which kind of cooks things. Sort of big time. On this side of the map. Need to be ready for the hurt that they're about to put down on us. Because it is going to be a hurt. I'm having a bad time. I didn't lose any units that turn, thankfully, but I need gold. If I don't get gold this turn, we're in big trouble. You can go 100 gold from you. Pop you out. Take that. I don't think there's any way that he's gonna take me out. That's culture. Culture's fine, but gold is nicer. I need to pop Ulsan, and pop Ulsan hard. You're finally gone. We're sitting at 177. Aw, I didn't get the heal. That's a problem. That's a big bad. Me not getting the heal there is a dead Keshik. HP. HP. Less interested in those, game. Okay, the Cheval have shown up here, creating an issue for me. And they are starting to smack. They hurt. I staved off extinction for one more turn. 4 turns until your piece. 4 turns until your piece. 4 turns. Okay, so 4 turns all around. I kind of want like a big burst here to the end. We're starting to take some places now. I have absolutely no influence left. Everything I've got in me is going towards destroying Cheval and things of that nature, but I can heal. Haha, because of Keshigs. Keshigs are so nice. We're gonna take that shot there. If he takes that, I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with what's happening to me here. Oh, that's all the units I've got over here, huh? Oh. Well, let's heal that. Start the shoosting over here. We're going to use the cog to take that district. We're going to move into the district. And we're going to also move into this district. No, can't do it. I need to back up into this one. I don't want to lose that district. In fact, I'm fairly willing to lose a Keshik to keep the district. I want Ruin. I want to keep it. I am screwed if I don't get some gold from somewhere. We are in trouble. I have debts to pay. Get packed up and maybe we can save a little bit of gold that way. Oof. Bill collectors are calling and we're not going to be able to pay them. I'm at 187. We need 228. How much longer until you give me peace? 3. Everybody's at 3. Okay, 14 gold. That's fixable. That's not something to be terrified of. 14 gold. 14 gold. What can I do to fix the 14 gold issue? I'm afraid not too much. 5 turns until you're roasted. I can get science here. That's shipbuilding. I can get a little gold here, but that's not going to be nearly enough to save me the embarrassing fate of losing units. I have lost a Keshig, as I can no longer pay for my troops. How embarrassing. I'm going to keep losing them. There's not much that's going to fix that, honestly. Pillage for a little bit of culture, that helps. And we're going to take Madrid here and raise it. Please, no more. We're at 192. We need 288. Xerxes has gone up. You jerk. Xerxes? Oh yeah, there's the gold. Yes. Yes. Propose peace with you. You won't give me anything, but I want the peace. Let us pillage and heal. Take Daegu. And we're gonna raise the crap out of you. And take a piece from you. Okflagito. We're a 197 out of 288. Xerxes got too big. But it is okay, for I am also now a large boy. And I'm going to start pillaging everybody for everything they've got. Oh, now I have to pay the specialist tax. No! I have officially run out of places I can actually put somebody. Eras feel a lot slower now without the era score boosting your way through it. I feel like I'm surprised we haven't hit 80% of the era yet. We have an incoming peace deal. I don't particularly want it. I want to do my stuff over here. It's probably from... Oh, I thought it was from Nappy. I'm going to reject that. It was from Nappy. I'm going to reject that. Oh, there we go. Finally, Ruin falls to us. We have to keep that one. It was a capital. Next turn, I should be able to take Holm. And then we have to turn on Xerxes so that we can lower his score. If we lower his score, we should be able to come really close to the point goal. If I was just trying to win in exploration or in modern, this would be so easy. But because I'm trying to force it into exploration, this is becoming rather difficult. Not necessarily hard, just time consuming. Once I make peace with Napoleon, though, that should be the worst of it. I can't imagine it going that much harder after that. But this is our, like, 7 or 8 of this recording, so these domination games, man, they take the time. I don't know, they feel like they take much longer in this game than in 6. I feel like people just build way more settlements in this one than in 6. When's the last time you saw anybody hit 36 settlements in Civ 6 and not even be halfway to taking over the world? Okay, we've taken Cologne. Give me the peace. I'll take it. The superior man is never in anyone's way. I'll take it. Very happy to have it. Let's keep you. Don't worry about me, just 35 settlements. 35 settlements. Oh, it's so many. Tukume and whatever's over here is next on the chopping block. But I should probably deal with Bolivar. With all the firepower we've got located over here, Sorebol should only last like 4, maximum 5 turns. We are sitting on crazy amounts of unit density over here. And we're going to start smacking Tongno. That'll drop him really far if I take both. Really, the big issue is going to be Xerxes. If I can take some of his cities, that lowers the threshold for me. If I take one city that he's conquered, so let's say Cusco, Bochum, Tukume is worth 5. That drops him down to 43. Essen is worth 5. That drops him down into the 30s. So what we're going to do is we're going to pack up the boys, And we're gonna come take Essen. And we're gonna pack up these boys. And we're gonna come take Tukume. And if I get to take both, that'll be quite a bit of his damage ability, or his score, wiped out. And that, if we can hold them, should get us the victory. The question is always, can we hold them? Let's rip it. It gives us the war penalty, but if I can quickly get in here and deal a bunch of damage, it'll all be worth it in the end. Okay, fleet commander, we're going to all fire over here. And then you're gonna fire over here. Damaging everybody that we can damage over there. Let's debase everybody. Start shooting. I would love to take Essen. Fast. I hope you're not allied with anybody irritating. Oh, yeah, that's irritating. He's probably gonna join. There's blood to be had. Okay, I see ya. There goes our gold again. Absolutely tanked. But I'll take Tukume. Heal. I'm actually going to raise Tukume. Where does that put 258? And there's no way Eschen survives more than a turn, right? If even a full turn, I can raise. That's Essen taken, and we're going to raise that. And what are we looking at now? 234 with Bolivar being the issue. I think that's doable. There's Dono. And, well, how shall the rest of these dominoes fall? There's a lot of units hanging around here. Annoyingly hanging around here. I'm going to keep you. Shoosting here, shoosting there. I need to be able to get to my Trebuchet Bear. If I can't get my Treb in, then Soderbowl is never going to fall. He's now down to 35. I do have a significant problem with horse over here. Horse and boat. That is something that I can't easily ignore anymore. This large horse and boat issue. But I'm going to take the rest of my boats, and we're gonna come over here to Bochum and take it fairly simply, I imagine. And if I take Bochum and Soderbowl, I think that should be game. Especially if I don't lose much to get it. That's going to have to be the test. Do I lose a bunch of settlements in order to gain it? I don't know how I feel about this screen still. It feels less stable than the previous screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a feeling I can probably take about 1 district a turn. Or kill a unit a turn. And that's kind of going to be like the necessary pace if I want to keep up. And there's Soderbowl finally. And then I will take your beast. Yes, please. We have knocked him way down. We've knocked this down to 228. Can I knock it even farther with some well-placed shots here? There we go. 5 turns. We've got to hold for 5 turns. And that's actually a little bit harder than it might seem, because I'm getting my butt kicked by Jerkface Magoo down here in his boats. And I'm 5 turns from being able to make peace, which is exactly the number of turns we need to have. I'm also about to lose this unless I can come up here and start doing some stuff. I think we're gonna need boat support down here. If I lose this, it's a problem. And I'm so sick of problems. Didn't I have an extra... Oh, well, I don't have any siege units, do I? That would be an issue. I mean, I have a lot of Keshigs over there. That might help. Well, I guess the only thing we can do now is pack up and go elsewhere. I've got full Keshigs over here, or full Noyons over here. If Boatface Magoo is going to be an issue, let's go deal with Boatface. I have plenty of troops to be able to do it. The issue is just going to be surviving the 5 turns. I think this is a bigger issue than losing a city to Blackbeard, though. 3 turns. Can I make it 3 turns? I sure hope we can. Oh god, my happiness. Oh god, my happiness. 184. Oh my god. That's not sustainable. Obviously. How many more turns do I have to survive? 2 turns. 2 more turns. Now, the question is, when it becomes my turn again, do I win on the rollover? Or do I have to do a whole nother turn? Do I win on the rollover here? Yeah, I know everybody's unhappy, game. You don't have to show me my failure. I'm just shoring up some stuff. Just in case I need an extra turn. I want to try to handle a bit of the garbage that's over here before it handles me. But I'm thinking that if this works the way I think it works, I should just win on the turn rollover and we'll be okay. Well, it's depending. But I don't think I'll lose both cities here. I think I would have to lose both? Maybe? This fleet commander is definitely rocked. He's done. Let's see, I hit the turn. I didn't win. Oh no, do I have to make it to my turn or do I have to survive another turn rollover? Because that's much sketchier. It's a lot sketchier because I'm gonna lose my walls here. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're close. It's so close. Do I get the military victory? No? Oh, come on. I lost the point goal somehow. How? Who picked up a settlement? Are you kidding me? I was 1 turn off. I'm definitely screwed now. I've still got Botcham over here. Oh my god, I'm so angry. I've been robbed. How did someone go up? Peace. Peace for one of your settlements? Peace for a better settlement. Propose? I'll take it. Okay. Now you, peace. Just give me peace. Okay. Does that save our bacon? If nobody settles, I think that does it. Did we just cheese our way out of this? We might have. I mean, cheese. I just took peace when I didn't need to be at war. 400 units later. When can I actually end the turn? Somebody wasn't done moving. I've still got so many more. Give me the victory. Please. I want it so bad. I want to be transcendent. Let me be it. Yes. Oh my god. Transcendent victory. Deity victory. Speedrunner. After the victory festival, we march. The rest of the world awaits. Well, that's cool. I like that. Oh my goodness, we've done it. We are transcendent. That was a long one, guys. Everybody, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.